Yo, what's up, Defiant? How you doing today? What's up, Sky? What's up, Don? Hello, guys. Hello. How is everyone's doing today? I think I can... Wait! Wait, I could do 30 of them? I didn't even know. I just wasted it, guys. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, chat. Oh my god. Well, GG's. Guys, I accidentally just done... I clicked on this by accident. I didn't even mean to click it. Oh no, I fouled. What's new? Damn. Persis, hello, welcome. Matsus, I feel like I'm saying a lot of people's names wrong, huh? It said you was live on Twitch. I know. So the way that I have to do it is I go live, okay? Then I link it to my YouTube. Then I turn the stream off. Normally it doesn't activate my Twitch, but I kept that live a little bit, like 1 second too long, and it said I went live over there as well. So yeah, we messed up. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to. Live on YouTube. There you go. You baited us? How dare you? No, just, I must have kept it on for like 1 second too long. The notification normally takes at least like 5 to 10 seconds to go out to tell people I'm live over on Twitch. So I normally have like a 5 to 10 second period to press live, then activate the YouTube, then turn the live off. But the YouTube stays on until I manually turn the YouTube off. So it was really weird. It literally, I pressed live, clicked YouTube, clicked off, and it said I had gone live on Twitch. I was like, what the? It doesn't normally do it that fast. So it was kind of crazy. Matthew. Okay. What's up, Matthew? How you doing today? Rene, welcome. Hello. How is everyone doing today, guys? Does anyone have questions regarding their account? Does anyone need help with their account? Maybe you have some questions talking about your account in general. Maybe some paths you wish to go down. I have made an approximate G2 setup. Can you look into it, Scopes? Sure. What units do you have? Where are you? Send me a screenshot or something in the chat. Is Red Heat worth it? Red Heat is probably the best artillery officer in the game right now. So, when it comes to attacking units. So, yes, she's 100% worth it. How do I change my email? I believe you have to go through... pretty sure you have to go through... What's it called? I'm pretty sure you have to go through... their support team. It's not an easy job on purpose, so that, because like technically it's against TOS to like sell your account and stuff. So yeah, it's purposely made hard to do. So you have to go through their what's it called? Oh man, what's up, homie? Welcome. Mamich, hello. Mamich, yeah, that was the email, so I hope that can help you. Tarn, welcome. HP or blast mitigation? Blast mitigation is definitely going to be better, especially on a infantry. Not so much on on a super heavy. I think on a super heavy, you just want damage resist. I mean, damage resist is going to be your best bet. It's much better than HP. Also, what do you think is the really beneficial at the moment? Use 200k gold, which I should have by the end of the week for VIP 15, or continue Wheel of Fortune to get that done ASAP. I mean, VIP 15 isn't super important. If I'm not mistaken, it's decent. Let's have a look here. So VIP 14 is where you get the good upgrade. Also, Mike coming in with a 250 euros. Scopes misses every hegemon. I've only ever missed one hegemon, and that was the same time when I was around at Manny's house. And 2, I don't miss hegemons. You know this, so shut up. So yeah, back to this here. So VIP 14 is where you get some really good buffs over in the VIP store. I believe it's like, where is it? It's this buff right here that you unlock. So it's like VIP 14 is where you want to be at a minimum, right? In the lower levels. But VIP 15, you get... I mean, you do get some extra, like, supply limit things, so it's not too bad. And you get 3... I mean, yeah, so VIP 15 isn't the craziest of updates when it comes to VIP levels. It's okay, but it's nothing special. So I would say just keep using VIP stuff in your Alliance store to get to 15. But to get to 16, that's very important, because 16 is where you unlock the blueprint every single day. That is something you definitely want. Same with 17. 17 is not that impressive, but 18, very impressive. So, yeah. .1. You're mostly tank tech, aren't you? So, yeah, I mean, this will do. This will do fine. The thing is, you're mostly tank tech, right? Yeah, you have 3 artillery and 2 tanks. I don't understand it personally. Thank you again, though, Mike, for the super chat. I really appreciate it, Mike. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Silence you full of lies. That's crazy. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen, about a balance by Lilith? I wonder why people, for example, pay half of the price for bundles in compared to Europe players. Well, that's why Europe players just use a VPN to VPN over to like the Asian countries. But it all comes down to the pricing in like it's the pros and the cons of economy, right? So the economy in the EU is a little better than the economy in Asia, so that's why the prices are very different. Also, over here we have to pay crazy tax on like mobile stuff, so anything bought on the store and stuff like that gets taxed and the shit, so that's why it's so much more. Unfortunately, you need a PC for a VPN. That is true, you do need a PC for the VPN. VPN on the mobile doesn't work. Scope, which is better, MB or super heavy in the field or tanking? I mean, MB in the field, super heavy for tanking. It's I've literally just made a video the other day, guys, which talks about tanking with a super heavy and a thingy. So if you want to check out one of my recent videos here, Perseus. So Perseus, this is a very recent video. Can you use the MBT for tanking in Warpath? So check this out. We do a comparison, the difference between Super Heavy and ACG. It doesn't? I don't think it does, Arbad. No, it doesn't work. Someone asked me to test it for them, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Yes, we do use a VPN for sure, but is it fair? Nothing's fair in life, buddy. It's the really harsh way of saying it, but nothing in life's fair. There's nothing we can do about it, buddy. It's not gonna change. No matter what, it's not gonna change. Which is unfortunate. I have 14 prototypes for Liberty. But I'd have to forsake I had Antonino. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, buddy. What do you mean, Demon? Because you're part of the EU, just everywhere in the EU. Buddy, unfortunately, Matthew. It's just being in the EU, you're gonna get higher prices. Good evening, Mr. Tom. How you doing today, buddy? I think when you purchase in-game, you can see the various prices are cheaper than EU and America. Yeah, it's the same with the Japanese prices. They're much cheaper as well. Thinking about the show about second RT and making it in place. Oh, an LT, a light tank in its place. I'm guessing you meant to say. Well, the thing is, like, it all depends on what you have, because sure, you could get rid of, you know, one of your Howies, but it's only going to be a 9-star, right? So it's only going to be 9-star. So that's the problem. Scopes, which is better, infantry or super heavy attacking a base? It just depends what's inside. So, for example, if you're tanking a base that has ATG but no rocket launchers and only 1 or 2 Howies, use an infantry. If you're tanking a base that has a rocket launcher and a Howie and stuff like that, use a super heavy, you know? So, it all depends on what is inside the base. There is no, this is always going to be better or that is always going to be better. It's 1 or 2. It's 1 or 2, right? It's one or the other. It's one or the other. There is no, like, defined one is better. So, as I said, it literally all depends on what you're tanking. If you're tanking a base full of tanks and, you know, let's just say there's 5 tanks in a base. The super heavy is going to be really bad compared to the infantry, because the infantry is not going to take much damage. So, in that situation, the infantry is better. But if you tanked a base full of Howies, the super heavy will be better, because the Howies will do a lot more damage to the infantry than they will to the super heavy. So it's literally just whatever you're attacking depends on what's better. Yo, what's up, Knight? How you doing today? That's my problem. If I sacrifice my GMD now, however, I could make the second RT a weak 9.1. Why would it be a weak 9.1? Do you not have enough bullets and stuff like that? Is that the situation? What's the situation there? Or is Flame and I viable? I feel like I've missed some messages. Can you put them all into one big message, Demon? I see you've literally typed like three sentence words. Could you just type one massive sentence with the one big question in it, please? So I can keep up. My little brain can't keep up that far. By the way, Mr. Scopes, why are you so lazy with VIP? I'm not lazy. I always tell people VIP is one of the most important things. But I'm also free to play, so it's a lot harder to get VIP when you're not getting bundles that come with VIP add-ons and stuff. This is also my old account. My main account's VIP 17, almost VIP 18. I had a question about Iron Cavalier skill. Sure, ask away, buddy. How can I help you? Hello, Crude. How you doing today, buddy? How you doing today? I need to get a link to this stream we're doing right now, guys. We get a link quickly. View your channel. Two secs, guys. I'm just sharing it over on the Discord. There you go. Boom. Okay, that's why it makes sense now, as I know we spend more or less the same, and I am 280k away from VIP 18. I mean, what do you, when you say we spend the same, I don't really spend much. I spend like $20 a month, but even then I'm probably going to be starting to cut down on that as well, because I just need to stop spending money. It's expensive. Okay, so basically, I could sacrifice my weak 9-star RT and make a 9-star light tank. I'd be maxing... Oh, let me just return that before it dies too much. Jesus Christ. That's strong. Okay, where is it? So, make a 9-star light tank. It'd be maxed and at the verge of 9.1. However... officer placement would be a problem, as I have Flame and Stinger on one RT and I on the other. Okay, and I'm guessing you don't have any other officers for tanks? Or I think I could have enough prototypes to replace the second lib RT and one is one, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's the thing, like, what I don't understand is, like, for example, me, I'm a 100% tank account. This account here is a tank account, right? This is a 100% tank account. Why would I get artillery officers? You are the same. Your tech is 99% tank tech. Why have you got so much Liberty stuff? Why Liberty? Why have you got so much Howie officers? It doesn't make sense to me. Any action? Survival. We don't have any action right now, unfortunately. This is a farming simulator we're playing right now, buddy. We're just talking to everyone, asking if they need help with their accounts, offering some advice around the corner if anyone needs any advice, you know? Hello! How you doing today, George? Scope's gonna blow up Sky. Scope's gonna blow you up, Sky? I mean, I'm not. Sky's a little noodle, though. Aw, Scope's... Sky left us anyway. You scared? No, you need your server to be at least 75 days old. Ah. Okay, so what I would advise, if you still don't have... If your server is not old enough... Hey there, do I need to get units to level 200 to turn modern? I am new to this game. Welcome, Crafty. No, you don't need to get your units to level 200. How does it... genuinely, it's been so long since we've dealt with upgraded to modern. Chat, who can confirm how that works? Do you have to wait for a certain amount of time in the day, like in the server, for it to open or not? Does anyone know? Does anyone know right now if does anyone know right now if, what's it called? Like, you have to wait. It's 75 days for modern. Okay, so there you go. So after 75 days, modern will unlock for you. But no, you don't need to be level 200. But to be fair, you'd be close to level 200 by the time it opens after 75 days, I think. No, that's 2 months. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What's better for light tank, Rapier and Havoc or Rapier and Steel? When you say Steel, you mean Steel Phoenix or Steel Fighter? Because if it's Steel Phoenix, then 100% Steel Phoenix. It's not even close. But honestly, Havoc is better on a higher firepower unit. So if you have a look right now, but both of these units are 9.1 star. The firepower here is 7.3, but the firepower over here is 10, right? Almost 11. So you want Phoenix on, not Phoenix, sorry. You want Madam Havoc on the higher firepower unit, because she is mostly skill related, and the skill comes from the firepower of the unit, okay? Whereas the light tank focuses on its normal attack, okay? That's what makes the light tank so strong, is its normal attack. So on a light tank, you're going to want to have Rapier with either, obviously, eventually I'm going to get her, because I'm still leveling her up, as you can see. But eventually I'll use Steel Phoenix with on the light tank. But for now I'm using Eagle, because Eagle is very normal attack based buffs as well. So that's why. So yeah, you just want to use the officers that focus best on the unit that corresponds to how they attack things. What's the best packs to upgrade troops, munition, and XP? I think whenever you like do a big upgrade on a unit, it pops up with it pops up with the, what's it called? My brain's not working. Like whenever you upgrade something, it pops up with packs that like are focused purely on I don't know how to explain it. My brain is literally not working right now. I feel like I've missed a question. What's this about being constant or something, chat? What's that about being constant? Yeah, let's some fights with Sky. Survivor, how you doing though today, buddy? The only, in quotation, problem is we've not got long before Sky's got to be back in the Alliance again, because the Alliance locks here very soon. I just answered that, Legacy. I just answered that, buddy. Damn, Legacy's not even listening? That's crazy. What's up, Phil? How you doing today, homie? What skill are we talking about, guys? If we could do one big message, what are we talking about with the 30% thing? What's this about 30% being useless? I'm not sure what the question was. If someone could write that out in a big question, I'll be able to help. You're not checking out the cache, bro. Check out what cache, Sky? What are we talking about? Oh, didn't hear adverts was playing when you did then. No worries, Legacy. No worries, homie. How you doing? You're not checking out the chat. I'm reading the chat, but there's a lot of people having conversations with themselves, so it's like it's hard to jump into a convo that people are having between themselves. If you're asking me a question, that's different, Sky. But a lot of people are just chatting to themselves, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Alexander's saying around 20 to 30 mil if you're an active middle spender in 2 months. 80 euros a month? Well, I mean, I go up roughly about 10 mil a month, and I don't really spend money. So, I mean, if you're spending 80 a month, there's a good chance you could be doing a little bit more than that. But I got anywhere between 10 and 15 Around 10 to 15 mil a month, I'd say, is roughly the amount. We're talking about Cavalier. Okay. Basically, it starts work. So what about Iron Cavalier, though? What is it about Iron Cavalier that you're saying is useless? Nuh-uh. I'll ask you 5 times now to check out my officers and skills if possible. Okay, send me a picture. I've said that before many times, Mr. Mayan. Thank you again, by the way, Mike. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, homie. I don't know, bro. If someone has that 1 second less skill, you don't get it in time anyway. I'll have to look at the skill user referring to. Where is Mr. Iron Cavalier? Here he is. There you go. So grants the shield for coefficient, okay. And then the officer skill resilience by 30%. Yeah, so this here in general is still going to be really good because even if you are having one officer that's reducing the time of their skill, which is Eye of Providence, okay. So Eye of Providence is the only officer that's going to change this, okay. So Eye of Providence, and technically if you've awoken like Vox or something, okay? But here's the thing, right? The first skill goes off at 8 seconds. The second skill goes off at 9.5 seconds, okay? So regardless of even if you reduce it by 1, that second skill is still going to be going off at 8 seconds or 8.5 seconds, okay? So the first skill, if you've got Ion, for example, will go off at 7 seconds. But then the second skill will go off at 8.5 seconds, which means this will still counter that second skill. So this is still a very, very important skill to have on an officer when tanking a base, is the officer skill resilience. Because only one unit in that base is going to be doing it at a much quicker time. Right? Only one unit is actually going to be changing that, okay? So the other 4 units that are in the base are still going to be at 8 seconds. So they're still going to take effect to this resilience. What am I hearing, Lemons? Unfortunately, Lemons, it's YouTube. You can't just play normal music on YouTube. Over on my Twitch, where I stream every day, we have normal music. But unfortunately here, you can't have that over here on YouTube. Mr. Freaking Adam with the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Also, chat, I nearly just knocked over my coffee. Also, chat, we got our delivery today of our brand new camera. So we're going to get this set up tomorrow. Not now. But we got the new Facecam Neo, which just came out from Elgato. It's a pretty little looking thing. Let me see if we can open it. Oh, it's got a fancy opening box. So yeah, 100%, it is still really, really good to have. 100%, it's still like a really, like, that Cavalier is by far the best tanking officer in the game at the moment. Alright, chat, so here is the brand new camera, okay? It's all fancy. Right, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to have this camera where we are now. We're going to have another camera at this angle over here, chat. We'll have another camera angle over here. And then we're going to have a third camera, which is the one here that you can see. We're going to have 3 different camera angles around the place. So yeah, that's going to be kind of cool. It's going to be kind of cool. You're welcome, guys. Always happy to help. Always happy to help. All right, chat. Quite a good question here. Who's got coffee right now? How many people in the chat have got coffee or tea? Tea's acceptable. Who's got a tea or a coffee right now? What is everyone drinking? What is the drink that everyone has available to them right now? My response above, by the way. Oh, Legacy. I'm doing fine making NK. What's NK? I actually don't know what NK is. I probably do know what it is, but I don't know what it is. A little jealous by how many air bullets I got sitting around collected dust. It's in Discord of how much. Okay, I'll check that out compared to most. It's probably not a lot. I mean, it depends how much you buy of them. But seriously, Adam, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. I promise you, Adam, all this, the love that you're sharing onto the channel is going to improve. It's going towards improving, you know, improving the stream in any way, shape, or form. Thanks, Scopes, for your what's guides? GE. Oh, you mean like guides? Okay. I get what you mean. It's so I'll help you out here, Alexandros Lopez. Guides is G-U-I. Oh shit, I can't spell out loud. That's how you spell guides. There we go. G-U-I-D-E-S. I thought I'd help you. I'm very bad at English, okay? So I'm not trying to like, oh, I know a word you didn't. The fact that you know more than one language is crazy, by the way. I'm jealous of you, sir. But I thought I'd just help you out there. But yeah, so thank you for your guides. You are the one I recommended to new players, and Fuba, all through a little outdated. His guides are still relevant in the basics. You are awesome. Thank you so much for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. Always happy to try and help everyone as much as I can. I really want to help people. I have 36 Marty prototypes. Should I scrap my second plane or AD and make it Marty's Howie? I mean, but the problem is we still don't know whether or not we're going gold 3 or gold 1. If we're going gold 1, sorry, gold 3 or gold 2. If we're going gold 2, you won't be able to have 2 planes. I can't have 2 planes, and I'm one of the most advanced in the Alliance with plane tech. And, well, not plane tech, but planes in general. So, yeah, I would say wait until Thursday when we know what we can have. That's the best thing. Svalin and Uncle is good as Super Heavy. Yes, Svalin and Uncle is good, but Cavalier is so much better. He's just much better. He improves it a lot. So you want to have either Svalin and, well, Cavalier and Svalin, or you want Cavalier and Uncle. You want Cavalier's that sort of common denominator of what you want to have. Killer B, how you doing today? Shax, beer. You got beer? You got a monster? Oh, what flavor monster? Too many guns. What flavor monster? You don't drink coffee, Scopes. Never call that colored water in the UK ever coffee. That's coffee. I don't want to hear it, Tom. Oh, man's drinking a hot chocolate? Will the camera be pointed at your feet? That's crazy. You have coffee as well? Let's go. What about Wings of Wonderlust on a light tank? You don't want to have Wings of Wonderlust on a light tank, guys, because Wings of Wonderlust is a special skill. Let me scroll down to him. His special skill will make it so that at maximum stacks... No, it's not this one, is it? It's this one here. Wait, what one is it? I don't know what one it is. Wait, what one is Wings of Wonderlust's ultra skill? Oh, here we go. Wait, no, I don't even know where it is. I actually don't... Chat, what is it? Huh? Huh? Am I blind? Oh, here we go, sorry. Yeah, so provokes an enemy ground force troop for 4 seconds, okay? So what happens is, at 8 seconds, it makes the enemy unit attack that unit only. So let's just say I've got my 2 units, right? Where are they? Boom and boom, okay? We won't do that. We'll do this and this, right? Now, if a light tank is attacking this, it's good because it's not going to take much damage, right? But if a light tank was attacking this, it's going to take a lot of damage. So let's just say, again, imagine these are both tanks, guys. Imagine this has my light tank and this is an MB, for example. If a unit is sat here attacking my MB while my light tank's attacking it, but then Wings of Wanderlust drags its attention to the light tank, that's not good because the light tank is a lot weaker. Okay, so you don't want Wings of Wanderlust on your light tank purely for that situation because the light tank, you want to keep your light tank alive and you don't want it taking damage. But guys, I've scrolled up really far, by the way, to see what everyone's drinking. Dr. Pepper. Oh, shit. Dr. Pepper is by far one of the best drinks. But Monster is amazing. I must say, Monster is amazing. Bro, my setup. What's up, Travel? But yeah, if everyone wants to post their setups in the Discord, I'm happy to take a look at them. Okay, let's have a look at what we're looking at for Mr. Sky. What's he showing? So, Legacy, you got 597 and 165. Okay, 597, 165. I mean, this is what I've got left over, Legacy. So I got 56 and 55. That's while having 2 planes done. So, in the long terms of things, it's not a lot what you got. But again, you are much lower. You're a third of my size, so it's understandable. What I would say, Legacy, is just because you don't have a plane now, please still get, because this is what Armand does as well, like before, right? If you still buy your Air Force your Air Force refining components, your Air Force components here, make sure you're still, and even in the what's it called store, make sure inside the store here you're still getting all of this all the time, because eventually you'll have a fighter or a bomber, and the worst thing is if you don't have anything to upgrade it with, because eventually you will have one. Okay, so thanks for the great explanation. You're welcome, Shay. You're welcome, homie. In the UK, I switched from drinking coffee to drinking tea. That's what I like around tasteless water thing. But I also don't drink the sugar water from Starbucks or coffee in general in the US. Yeah, Tom, I don't know. I like coffee. I like coffee. When I was a kid, I used to prefer tea, but now I prefer coffee. I don't know why. Hey, Scopes, do you know if the second skill of Lonesome Star would work on a Super Heavy? It will work on a Super Heavy. The way you can tell that, guys, this is with any unit, okay? So let me show you something, which I feel like most people should know this, but I'm afraid, I'm scared that many might not know this, okay? If you look at a skill, okay, any skill, like for example here, there's nothing. If you look at this one, there's nothing. But if you look at this one, it has a symbol of a infantry. That means that this skill, or part of this skill, only works on an infantry. Same as over here. This skill, or maybe part of the skill, only works on an infantry. So, for example, we go over here. A really good example would be... her. Okay. This skill says it's only for a tank hunter or a heli, but it's part of the skill. So, increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 15%. If leading a tank hunter or helicopter, it reduces the load time by 5%. So this is only part of it, works on just this. But the first part will still work on any unit. But if we go, for example, over here, whenever this officer's tank or is in a helicopter troop, right? Now, that means all of these units work with this skill. But if I put this on an infantry, it's not going to work. Okay? So, whenever you are checking for a skill, okay, any skill, boom, this will work on any officer. But this one will only work on infantry. Same with this one, only works on infantry. So, make sure you're checking to see what's there. And if you go down to Lonesome Star, you will see his second skill does not have anything. That means it will work on a Super Heavy. Okay? But it's only a 30% chance, so there is a much better skill to use on a Super Heavy. And that would be... Where is she? This skill here is... No. This skill here is very good for a Super Heavy, okay? It's 40% chance of getting 75%. 75% chance of getting a 40%. So much better odds and much higher odds in general. Much better to have that than to have this skill here. Because this skill here is only a 30% chance to get 200 shield. Not worth it. The music's a bit high. Oh, no. I think it's as low as it can go. Is that better? I think we made it go down a little bit. NK, how you doing today, homie? Can you give advice on units? I'd love to. But Mr. Sky, you said about Discord. I don't see anything on Discord. Oh, you sent me a DM. Okay. What do you mean? But guys, if I probably missed some messages, okay, and I'm really, really sorry. If I have missed any messages, please resend them. I'm more than happy to reread them. I'm so sorry, guys. Was that a yes or no? I don't know why I'm saying yes or no to, Sky. You asked me to check Discord. I've checked Discord and I've responded on Discord. But I don't know what... you haven't asked me a question. I don't know what the question is, Sky. So please repeat. Please repeat. Once again, Adam, thank you so much, homie, for the 5 gifted memberships. And Mr. Mike, if you're still here, Mike, thank you so much, homie, for the love. I really, really appreciate it. That's not overview, and I want to see if you agree with my officers and skills. Okay, but all you have to do, Sky, is click this. I can see all your officers, all your skills in one picture. It's very easy. Just send a screenshot of your thing. Like, fair enough, if this was all we had, it would be easier to log on and go through everything. But you have the ability now to send a picture with everything all in one. Everything all in one. See, by the way, guys, for me... Wait. I missed a membership from Crude? You're lying. Crude! Crudy. Is Crude still here? Crude, thank you so much for the gifted membership. How did I not see that? It normally also comes up at the top, guys. It always comes up at the top when... It always comes up at the top, okay? I'm not sure why. It's not there right now. That's not good. Oh, no. Seriously, Crude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, I would really appreciate it if every single person here could hit that like button on the stream. I'd really, really appreciate it. And you know, just from the picture, what skill it is. I mean, I will know what most of them are, but even if I don't, I can just go through and have a look at them. It's not hard. I know what most skills are, but not all of them. Like here, for example, this one is from What's Her Face. This is Uncle. This is either Angel or Percy. This here is Vox. This here is what is her name though? Everbloom. This here is Antonina. This here is War Machine. This here is Lady Justice. This is Professor Payne. This here is Rapier. This is Eagle. This is Savalin. This is Eruptor. This is Iron Cavalier. This is the Bear Guy. This here is Maestro, and this here is Madam Havoc. So yes, I do know the images of units, of skills. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. And if I don't know them, Sky, I can simply just click on here and go and find them. All right, should we need to do a little test here. We need to see. Right, okay, so this one here is from... Because we're going to go through. We're actually going to go through, guys. We're going to try and see if we know these. Okay, so this here is War Machine. This is Eagle. This is Maestro. This is Percy. This one here is... Oh, this could be 2 people. I'm pretty sure, though, that is from... what's his name? Either God of War. Not God of... Guardian of Truth. This is either Guardian of Truth or... I always forget his name in general. I'm not going to look at the skills themselves, guys. How do I get my game back? Hello? I don't know the officer's name. I always forget him because he's such a useless officer. This guy here, right? Death Adder. It's not Death Adder, okay? So, this is Guardian of Truth. This one here is one of the... this will be one of the, obviously, infantry officers, which is a bunker thing. This one here is... What's his name? The shield guy we just checked a second ago. This here is Adder. Death Adder. This one here is from Vox. This one here is from Uncle. This one here is from Madam Havoc. And this is here from the Bear. This here is from... Is this Antonina's? This is Antonina's skill. I think this is Antonina's one. If I'm not mistaken. This here would be Valkyrie. This here could be... This could be a few different ones. This could be a few... This one I'm a little stuck on. But this could be... This one I could easily check. And then this final one here is going to be off of... What's his face? No. Winter Huntsman. So yeah, I do know just from looking at the images what they are from. So regarding this though, I mean, you got this at 9.1, right? So you got 9.1 on all of them. I'm trying to think when it comes to infantry. What do I have on infantry for defense? So are you attacking a base with this? Is this like you're attacking a base or are you defending? I need to know, is this an offense or defense guy? Shivam, how is the gym going? The gym's not going too bad, thank you. We are purely trying to... We're just at the moment where... You know when you're in that sort of plateau part? We're in the plateau part at the moment. I'll try to eat less to undercut those calories, you know? Hotspot, how you doing today, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Via Discord, Alejandro. Discord. Put Thorn on base defense, or if you go AFK. I mean, yeah, see here, he's got Thorn for base defense. Hotspot's just weird. What am I hearing? Yeah, so you see how on ATG he's got this. Now, Sky, for me, I would say put your ATG at 9-star and your Howitzer at 9.1 star. Otherwise, you're just throwing, personally speaking. Definitely switch those two around if you have got the ability to do so. Okay, so nah, this is just defense. So for defense, you want to have everything for HP. So you've currently got, what's it called? You're using a Guardian of Truth's skill, which means it's this one here. You've got damage resist. You don't want damage resist, okay? So if you are talking about defense, all of these skills here should be HP. Every single one of these skills, Sky, should be HP. HP. So if you have a look now, if I show you my defense, when it comes to just pure defense, I've got HP. I've got HP here, 30% HP. I've got 20% HP, and I've got 15% HP. HP. Because when you're defending, your damage resist does not fucking matter in the slightest, okay? When defending and you're using base shield, you want to have HP to increase that base shield as much as possible. So those are one things you need to change, okay? All you want is HP when defending only. If you're attacking, you don't want HP, obviously. You're going to want to focus on things like blast. You're going to want to focus on damage resist, blast damage resist. Preferably, you'd want to have the normal attack resist as well, because that's really good. Ivankov's balance skill doesn't work on infantry. Are you sure? Increases the firepower of attack. Oh, yeah, no, true. It doesn't. It doesn't. I need to change that. That was ages ago when I added that on, though. I think it was just a spare skill. But yeah, no, this is true. It doesn't work. So yeah, that one will get changed. But I think for here, I don't know why that's on it though, because I actually had the shield one as well. That shield one. Yeah, it's for tanks only. I don't know why that's on there. I think because I had the infantry one on. I had this one on there. That's what I literally had on there, and I don't know why it's not on there now. Hotspot's free to play. Hotspot, you are not free to play. If you're free to play, I'm the Queen of England. Okay, what am I hearing? How you doing today, Shibby? Welcome, Earthan, welcome. First, Super Heavy Vanguard. Second, Tank Hunter. Third, Howitzer. Fourth, Howitzer. Fifth, Light Tank. What's your thoughts? Please reply. First time watching a live. Welcome to the live, Travel. So Travel, if you want to join my Discord and send me a picture, it'd be a lot easier. But do you have all 5 camps upgraded? The first question is, do you have all 5 camps upgraded? Are they all max level units? Like even if they're restricted at a certain level, are they all maxed out? You know, what is the question you're asking? What about your actual setup? What is it you need help with? What's the question relating to your setup? Do you agree with my skills on the Howies for defense? Let's get that back up. Where is it? I want to see what this skill here is, because I know it's for Valkyrie, but off the top of my head, okay, increases. You've got the 15% damage. I mean, the fact you're having to resort to using that 15% damage is weird. So you've got this here. I would say. So you're using the, what's it called? Well, I don't know why I'm clicking there. You're using this skill here, okay, which is 25% garrison damage, which is good. I feel like the skill shot would be better though. And the reason I think the skill shot will be better is it depends on what unit you put this on. But a lot of the time when you're jumping out to hit things, you're going to be wanting to do that instead, right? Because sure, that 25% garrison will be better if you never bring your Howie out. But let's just say you bring your Howie out to snipe a Howie at the back. Or you snipe... so like, for example, you've got a bunch of Howies here, and there's a gap here for you to jump out, and you want to guarantee that your skill shot lands and hits that. You've now lost 25% damage the moment you leave that base. And your skill shot is doing 25% less. Okay? So, if you are never, ever going to do that, sure, the garrison one will be better, right? But the thing is, the moment you pop out and hit something, you've lost 25%. The thing is, I won't pop that Howie out. But why not? Because that Howie has also got very, very good. I mean, the Howie you would pop out, technically, is this here. But to be fair, you want to have this Howie on... You want to have this on here, by the way. Because these are... in a defense situation, you want to have the better officers for defense, for killing units, on this Howie. Right? Because the problem you've got, Sky, is these are very good at attacking a base. They're okay if someone's attacking you with infantry, but even then, like... You're much better off putting better, like, even switching eye out, you know, or something, like, because, again, you got to think about the fact that when you're in a defense situation, these excel at killing infantry, but that's about it. Other than that, like, yeah, he's still going to be good at killing a lot of things because he has a high coefficient. He has a 2000 coefficient, but that's why I'm saying, like, you definitely want to think about not having him on your main Howie in a defense situation. Think about switching the officers around. But overall, you're using the right skills and stuff. But even then, like this here, this would be the officer you use to jump out and hit someone with, right? And you've got a garrison on that as well. So, if you was to use this officer to jump out and hit a Howie, you're still going to lose out on that 25%. So what you're better off doing is putting this garrison down here, and then using this garrison to turn it into a skill shot and putting it up here. That's what you're better off doing, in my personal opinion. Okay? Heroes and villains, welcome to the stream. By the way, Adam, once again, Adam with the €5 donation and the 5 gifted memberships. I love you, Adam. Thank you so much. I don't deserve this, Adam. You're way too kind to me, buddy. Thank you so much. Man said critical hit. Man wants to hit me with a critical hit. That's crazy. Seriously, Adam, thank you, bro. I really appreciate the love. I don't deserve it. Thank you, homie. Yo, what's up, NK? Yo, Scopes, I spent 2 defense I sent 2 defense setups on Discord. Which should I use? Also, is it better to reg out the RT and an ATG or 2? Or 2 RT, I think you mean, right? Probably 2 RTs. So, Sky, I hope that's helped answer your question for you. So, defense 1, defense 2. I mean, this officer pairing is better, but the skills, mate, I'm not too sure about. So the problem is you don't need to be doing this here. I mean, you might not have a lot of skills, so I guess this wouldn't hurt, but like, you don't need to be doing this. So having these two officers is the better option, but like, the skills aren't the best skills to be adding on, if I'm honest with you. But other than that, yeah, I mean, you're perfectly fine. They will work. I would say though that you like this pairing here isn't gonna be the best pairing. You want to keep these two officers together, personally speaking. Oh, what's up though, Hotspot? How you doing today? How you doing today, Nicholas? Welcome. Okay, I see what you mean. 10 skill. Wait, is 10 skills defense and officers matched with Everbloom is very good. I feel like I've jumped in there to you've been having a conversation. Wouldn't you want resilience on Everbloom? If you're attacking a base, yeah. If you're attacking a base, yes, you want to have resilience. Resilience is good, but she already comes with resilience, right? I'm good, Scopes. Yo, what's up, Walker? How you doing? That's good to hear. Hey, Scopes, been a long-time subscriber and meant in event a long time ago, Silver 1. Dude, we haven't been in Silver 1 for like... How long have we not been in Silver 1 now? Probably about a year and a half. Good to see you still playing. Hotspot, it's nice to see you've returned to your home. Hotspot's returned home, chat. Hotspot has returned home. Let's go. He a big boy. By the way, I see though, chat, that Corp have decided to upgrade now and go into thingy. I see Corp's decided to take the big steps into the next league. What about Vikings? Is Vikings, is that going into Gold 1 as well? Are you guys going Gold 2? Probably. We are currently 14.1. We're not 14.1. We are 14.1, but we're not. We're only 13.4. So there is a very high chance that we're going Gold 2, unfortunately. Which I'm not looking forward to. Scopes, that future IRT is by sniper RT, which can fire at 6 to 5 seconds, so that's very fast. It does snipe very fast, 100%. I'm not undoubting it. It is a very good sniping method, but if you are, for example, surrounded by a rally, it's not going to be very effective. You've now lost out on an entire unit dealing damage. You got to think of it that way. It is very situational. Very situational. In a 1v1, sure. In a 1v2, 1v3, sure. Surrounded by a rally? It's not gonna work. V. So what level, guys, is what level, chat, do you have to be, like, power-wise to go into epic or legendary, whatever you wish to call it? Are these guys going into... Oh, that's the wrong one. Here. Is Vikings also going into gold as well? Gold 1. Hello, Kaz. How you doing today? What's up, Old Travel? Welcome back. Hello. Future with Eye of Pro's special skill. What do you mean, sorry, heroes? Yeah, it would only be 6 seconds on the first one. On the second time around, it would be 5 seconds. But the thing is, but when you put your unit back inside, you're resetting that skill shot anyway. So it'd be back to 6 seconds. So it's only 6 seconds every time. Unless you keep it in your base at all times and you don't snipe. Then it would go down to 5 seconds and 6 seconds. Yo, what's up, Donnie? How you doing today, dude? V is gold 1 as well. Okay, so 40 billion is epic. Okay, so these guys sit there in gold 1, just like max gold 1, and then Corp are now going to are they going into epic? Are Corp going back to epic again? Hell no, you're too strong. You're too strong.
Yeah.
You're too strong to be joining us. What are you now? You're 527. Damn. Yo, what's up, Gon? How you doing today, dude? Mine's Jam. Hopefully Corp will be gold 1 also. I mean, I thought gold to go into epic though. Isn't epic like 40 billion or something? Or 42 maybe? 42 billion? Maybe they're not actually 44. People are buffed. You can't see though. This is your defense setup. Okay. So we've got Saber and Lib. Saber and damn, fucking Thickosaurus over here. So we got these two great pairing. These two great pairing. These two great pairing. Yeah, I mean, overall, this is a very good pairing. I would say though, are you still here, Mr. Sleeper Cell? Are you still here? You've made one crucial mistake though. Only one crucial mistake that I've seen so far, but you've made one crucial mistake. Can anyone spot what the one crucial mistake is? I want to see if chat knows the mistake that they've made, that this person's made. It's not a huge mistake. It is very easily fixable. Very easily fixable. Okay, two mistakes, I should say. Because Sky has pointed out that technically Red Heat should be first. So 2 mistakes. And not leading. Antonina doesn't need to lead. That's fine. Antonina doesn't need to lead. That doesn't really matter. The ATG. What's wrong with the ATG? I don't think anything's wrong with the ATG. I think that's fine. I mean, this here won't work. I'm pretty sure that bottom skill won't work on an ATG though, because I'm pretty sure that is. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this skill here is HP for tanks, so that wouldn't work. Vox, correct. Vox has to be first. So if you put Vox first, it increases the skill. So if you see when Vox is awakened, I'll show you guys now. Vox's awakened skill increases the garrison units. Where is it? I'm trying to find it now. Is it this one? No, it is her awakened skill, right? Oh yeah, awakened. It reduces the prep time of garrisoned officer skills by 0.5 seconds. So you want to try and get her first, so that it makes all of these skills go off at 6 seconds instead 6 seconds. 9 seconds instead of 9.5 seconds. So yeah, you want to have Vox first, 100%. And on top of that, you also want to get her main ability, which is the damage resist of 30%. You want to get that in at 8 seconds instead of getting that in at 8.5 seconds. Because if you get that in at 9.5 seconds, you've now just taken 30% extra damage on that first volley of skill shots. So you want to get that defense in as soon as possible. Both tank officers are on an ATG. That's okay. I mean, they're using the skills of like the defense. They're purely using this for defense situation. So I'm guessing they won't have super high walls. I mean, they might do, because let's be honest, they've got Saber, they've got Red Heat, they've got Liberty, they've got fucking this guy. I mean, you want to switch this guy out as soon as possible. He's very weak at this stage in the game when you have this caliber of stuff. So, but the fact that he has all of these, and he's in gold 3, that's kind of crazy. You need to move up to like gold 2 or something, broski. But with that being said, yeah, with this setup here, they're just purely going for defense on this one. So not necessarily, this isn't necessarily a mistake, but... So yeah, you want to switch Red Heat to be in first place, and you want to put Vox in first place. Needs Havoc on the heli? I mean, either Havoc or any other exclusive lounge officer that's better than Pain, because Pain is unfortunately one of the worst lounge officers now at this stage in the game. It's unfortunate. Demon, your Pain got cramped on? What's that mean? I was going to say replace Pain with Thorn. I mean, if you was going to replace Pain, you wouldn't necessarily replace Pain with Thorn. You would replace, like, her with Thorn and then put Uncle on there. If you really wanted to go extra, like, protection and stuff. Well, you'd want to put her on the ATG, technically. What you should do, in fact, even better, instead of swapping these around, just put Vox on the ATG, and then put, like, Uncle up here, or something like that. I don't get why Red Heat is better as lead. Red Heat, it's not that she's better at lead, okay? It's not that she is better at lead. It's the fact that you want to get her skill shot, right? So her skill shot, which obviously is an AoE attack, right? Her skill shot does a load of damage. You want to get that in as quick as you can. The quicker you get that in, the better. Because the quicker that comes in, the more units that will die quicker, the less damage you're going to take. So yeah, it's only a little bit, right? But the first skill in a defense goes off for 8 seconds. The second skill, well, depending on officers, right? But in this situation with Red Heat and Liberty, the first skill will go off at 8 seconds. The second skill goes off at 9.5 seconds. So why would you want to wait that extra 1.5 seconds to get the strongest skill in the game? Red Heat Awakened is the strongest defense officer on the entire game. Why wait to get that in? Get that in as quick as you can, dealing more damage quicker. Does that make sense? It's the only reason. It's not that she performs better. It's just you want to get that skill in quicker. That's all it is, purely it. There's no difference of her being first or second. You just want to get her in first to get that output of damage a lot quicker. I'd reset Saber and Pain. I mean, Saber's still really good, to be fair. But yeah, if you could reset Pain, then yeah, definitely. But Saber's still good. He is still a really good officer. Like, he is better than a lot of officers still. Like, but yeah, it's one of those situations. Surely Red Heat second is good, because then if you kill the tanking unit and the first skill set, Heat has a chance to target enemy artists instead. Yes and no. Yes and no. It all depends. I mean, if you've got the setup that this guy has, for example, right? Where are we? With this setup here, there is a high chance that damaging... There is a very high chance here that damaging unit... Or, sorry, that tanking unit is going to die before the 8 seconds anyway. I mean... And the way the game works... Let's just say... It lasts 7 seconds, right? And it's on its last leg. On 8 seconds, the way that the game mechanics work, okay? So let's just say all 5 are currently targeted on the Super Heavy, okay? And it needs 1 skill shot to die. It will choose one of them. It's random. It will choose one of them to lock on to the target. The others will automatically lock on elsewhere, even if that tanking unit is not dead, because the damage coming in from one skill will kill it. Therefore, the other skills will trigger somewhere else. Does that make sense? I'm really bad at explaining things, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, please think about hitting the like button. We'll be live for about another half an hour. I'll be ending the stream at around, for me, it's 7:15 right now. I'll be ending the stream around 7:45, okay, guys? Eagle Maestro is good too. Eagle Maestro, I'm assuming you mean on an ATG. Eagle on an ATG is very good. But yeah, regarding your question, NK, technically, yes, you have a high chance of, you know, destroying that tanking unit on the first skill shot. But the thing is, again, it depends if you're being surrounded or not. If you're not being surrounded, you're definitely going to want to be able to use red heat to jump out and hit someone as well. So that's another thing you got to think about. If you're not being fully surrounded and you have somewhere to jump out and hit the Howies with, you're definitely going to want to have red heat first. What do you think? I made a mistake awakening Eye before Stinger? No, not necessarily. It all depends on what you're trying to do, buddy. If you're trying to attack a base, then you're going to want Eye. Stinger is not that good at attacking bases. Stinger is OP. Stinger is very good. Yes, he is very good. He's a very good officer. 1200 damage coefficient. Well, it's 1200 at standard range, which you're forgetting about. So, one thing you're forgetting about with Saber, sure, it's 1200, but you add 100 for every additional map grid, right? So, although it's 1200 here, there, which is the minimum you can be, is 1300. So, technically, it's a minimum of 1300. Because one grid away is the closest a unit can be, right? Most tanks will come up 2 grids and start attacking, right? So that's 2 grids away. So that's already 1400. 1400. Then you got 1500, 1600, 1700. So even then, it's at 1400. Sorry, 1300 is the minimum it will ever be. It won't ever be 1200. It is going to be minimum of 1300 minimum, right? But then you got to think about the fact that he deals extra damage, 20% damage to tanks, which is good. And then this one here, he does obviously 30% extra damage on weaker units. And this ability here, it's definitely more than 30%. But yeah, this goes off quite often, right? This goes off quite often. So that skill, you're getting like quite a lot of damage. So it's still a really good officer to have. If I put Eye's special skill on Vox, can she trigger everyone before the 8 seconds so the base hits 7.5? No, because you can't put her skill on. You can't, what's it called? You can't, train her skill. Oh, you mean on Eye? Okay, wait, let me have a look. Eye's special skill only works on a, it's a good question. It's a good question, right? That's a really good question, actually, Walker. So, if you was to put, like, for example, here, on mine here, I have, what do I have here? What are we on? Are we on number 2? We're on number 2. So, I don't have anything here. That's a really good question, actually, because obviously I use Eye of Providence right now, right? I'm using Eye on one of my Howies. This is my offense. So, on my defense here, I still use Eye on my defense. I could take him off and maybe put someone else on. I could take Eye off, to be fair. And if I was to take Eye off, okay, that's a good question, chat. If I was to put, because then this would go off at like 6.5 seconds, right? Would this go off at 6.6 seconds? This would go off at, no, 7 seconds. So this would go off at 7 seconds, making all the other skills go off at 7.5 seconds. Could that work, chat? That's a really good question. I think that would work. So then you'd get triggered at 7.5 seconds and 9 seconds. Test it. There's one easy way to test it. If I'm honest with you, there is one very easy way to test this. Okay. Demon, I need you to test with me. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, we'll take them out for now. Alright, it's not working. I use that skill on Futurist to avoid Stinger during a 1v1, and everyone else is at 9 star, at 9. Well, no, so the first skill goes off at, so the first skill will go off at, what's it called? Someone getting killed Test against the farm fish. Well, no, the easiest way to test it, guys, will be if I have my skill here. If I have, obviously, if I've got, what's her name, right? This weirdo. If I have her on my thingy here, let me put her on first place. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be fair, but I was going to put her on for now. And then here, I'm going to put... Where is she? Yoo-hoo! Where's Eye of Providence? Special. There you go. Right. So now I've got my ATG in here, and I've got this in. If theory goes correct, guys, right? If this does work, we got obviously her on here, this person on here, and it's on my ATG, right? So it's on my ATG. So it's on a tanking unit. What we're going to test right now is, for example, does my base shield activate? I mean, we could keep one Howie in, right? Obviously, I don't want to... We could keep one Howie in. Let me just keep one Howie in. No, not that one. One Howie. Here we go. So this officer, this Howie right here has no... Obviously, I don't want to make it too weak, because I'm going to quickly remove all the skill training. Remove. There you go. So, the Howie that's in here, guys, has no way of launching early. So we're going to see, Mr. Demon, I want you to leave the Alliance quickly and just basically attack me. And we're going to see if Vox's skill triggers early to make my base shield come up before your skill goes off. So her skill will activate 1 second before, which gives the same result. What do you mean by 1 second before? No, because if you're activating her 1 second before, she's activating everyone else to go off 0.5 seconds, right? So she should be making everyone else activate early. Does that make sense? I mean, there's one way to test it. We'll just test it right now. Yes, that will happen. So if she's activating at 7 seconds, her skill, which reduces everyone else's skill, where is it? Which reduces the prep time of other skills by 0.5 seconds, that means all other officers will go down by 0.5 seconds, which means they will activate at 7.5 seconds. Right? Which means my base shield should go up before Demon's, like, skill goes off on his tank, maybe. You could. In theory, this should work, but we'll see, because maybe it still takes a couple of seconds. You can attack me with just your super heavy, just your tanking unit. You don't need to use your Howies. You can if you want, but you don't need to. Because I don't have any units inside, so use just your tanking unit. So let's have a look. Does my base shield go up before his thingy? That way we'll be able to test. My base shield went up before his skill went off, chat. Pull back, Demon. Pull back. Wait. Do I have other... No, I don't... What just killed you? Jesus, you died real quick. Wait. So you will wait 7.5 seconds again. Wait, what do you mean, sorry? So after 1 second, it will reduce. Why after 1 second? The moment it activates... I don't know if you noticed that, though. I feel like we should clip it. Can you clip it? And... Ahmad, is that possible? I'm pretty sure that base shield went off before his shield went off on his tanking unit. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's my base shield activated before his tanking unit. No, I know I have one inside because I wanted to see the skill shot. And I'm pretty sure my skill shot from my RT I'm pretty sure the skill shot from this RT went off at this before his base shield, before his shield went on. Am I tripping? We need to clip it, and we need to look back on in time. We need to clip it and look back. I feel bad that we literally just murdered all of. I don't know if Ahmad's able to clip it or. There you go, demon. I'm tripping. I probably am tripping. Are we able to go back and investigate that though? No, not Google account, you fucking weirdo. Right, mute my voice because I hate it. Alright, chat, so we're watching the video right now. Has he attacked yet? No, he hasn't. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play back. We're going to play back. Playback speed. 0.25. There you go. Alright, so... what actor... This is what we're going to see. You clipped it? Oh, man, sorry, buddy. I didn't realize you clipped it. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so let's have a look here. So he's attacking. Right? We'll skip forward, skip forward, skip forward. Here we go. So, what activates first? My base shield or his skills? So, let's have a look here. My base shield is already gone. Yeah. Okay, it works. 100% it works. It's official. That is official right there. Look, the base shield has activated before the skills have gone off. It works. That means that skills get triggered. The first skill gets triggered at 0.75. Look. I think that is pretty crazy. Tell no one, best keep secret. Check with Outvox. I think we've already invited him back. Is he already joined back? He has already joined back. And the others aren't on, right? I mean, we've got Crude on, but... Yeah, I mean, to test with Outvox? I mean, the way to do that is just pretty much check any defense video I have, really. I mean, that would work, right? And then just slow-mo that down. Because I don't ever put that on normally. So, fighting... I mean, I think this is the best way to check. Here we go. So, if I go back here... No. Any more defenses from me? Oh no, it's just me killing everyone. No one attacked me, which is kind of depressing. I got attacked this one time. I got attacked one time right here, but we started the video. And drop that clip as a short if you want. I mean, I'm gonna make a video out of it for sure. I'll make a video out of it. We'll get the video uploaded, don't worry. But yeah, so, I mean, I'm gonna change... I need to change my stuff back. Where is it? Where do we go? There you go. We got everything back. So, I mean, I guess that pretty much clears up that information, guys. The best is when it is stacked. I mean, I'll do another battle report. What about the battle report? I mean, a battle report won't really matter. The battle report won't matter anyway because we were just testing things. So. Yeah, I know we got Hedge one. I'm gonna... What's it called? I am going to go and... Oh, we don't have a unit here. There you go. So, thanks for testing, man. Was not expecting to see my theory put to the test right away. I mean, it's one of those things that's pretty easy to test it. 8.5% base HP lost. Huh? What about it? What do you mean 8.5%? What about it? I mean, Demon, I had no units in my base. I had one defense unit in my base, and I removed all skills off of it. If I was to have all, which is surprising. I mean, you want to try again? We could try again right now with all of my units in, if you want. Wait, do you have Lady Liberty in base? I do have a Lady Liberty. This is my offense setup, though. This is not my defense setup. This is my offense setup, if I'm attacking a base. But yeah, guys, I am going to be ending the stream here. I will further investigate. I mean, we need to just find a video of me defending. Like, wait, where is a video of... I want to quickly check, right? Because obviously, I've never run that setup before. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be an easy thing to test, right? Is there more level L4 fights? Here we go. There must be a defense from me in here somewhere, right? There must be. There must be a part of where I'm defending or something. Yeah, I defend right near here somewhere. Right? There must be somewhere here that I get attacked. I guess I just don't have a defense. Oh no, I know where all of this is. Oh, I guess I don't have a defense in here. I'm telling you now, chat, people just don't attack me. It's so depressing. Alright. Well, none in that one. We've got to try and find a video where I literally... I have a video here saying, like, my best defense or something, so... Am I, like... Why can't I find it? My most insane base defense. Here we go. So, right, let's have a look here. If we need to see them actually attack me. Okay, so here, I mean, the problem is we might be able to see from here, but I'm not sure, okay? We've got the slowdown speed. Where's the slowdown speed? Here we go. So, it's hard to see realistically because this medical kit's in the way. But, like, let's have a look, see if my base shield... Yeah, no, see, my base shield has gone off already. I've already killed the unit, so that's kind of impossible to test. I would literally need to test it again. Probably if Liv doesn't silence me. I mean, if Lib... The thing is, Lib definitely didn't silence you there because it would have been for 2 seconds, and you ended up basically going off thingy, so... And the thing is, it weren't for 2 seconds because my Howie's skills didn't go off 2 seconds before your shield went off, so... But yeah, so... Long story short, I'm pretty sure that that does work. I'm pretty sure that that does work, okay? What I'll do is I'll in the video, I'll ask other people to test it and let me know if they're getting the same sort of results. But yeah, guys, you took the officers off of the Howie. I took the additional skills off so that I didn't destroy his tanking unit that quick. I removed all my additional skills so that his MB wouldn't die very fast and we'd have a better chance of getting the information. House goes if you want somebody set up to see through the link. What's that, buddy? What do you mean, Alejandro? So Alejandro, if you join my Discord, buddy, and then in my Discord, we'll be able to help you. Or using Liberty, nice, nice. Well, the thing is, I don't know, why have you got no officer skills on here? Because you're training them? Your best bet is not to have no skills on here, because now you're just making this unit kind of pointless, if that makes sense. So, what I would say, Emmy, is definitely think about trying to find skills to go on here. Otherwise, you're just limiting this unit as a whole unit, right? And this unit is now basically kind of just pointless, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'd say find a way of getting skills onto all your units without compromising your entire unit. Well, no, because as soon as it activates, that's when the activation happens. Well, we just proved though, Gon, it worked straight away. It literally worked straight away. We just proved that in the video. We just proved that in the video. Have you tried to play on a new server? I haven't, Old Travel. I haven't at all. And over here, this is a very good combination, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, most of these skills, the crit one obviously is good, but this officer doesn't have like bonuses to dealing crit, I'm pretty sure. So you're probably better off like just pure damage would be better. But what I'll do is I'll make the video talking about it, and then maybe we'll have some other we'll get other people like you know, Mag and all these. I'll get them to sort of test it, do some more further testing. The problem is right now is we're on a time limit for the testing because we're about to go into a level 4, which means the alliance is going to be getting locked, and because the alliance is going to be getting locked, it's going to be pretty awkward, you know, to like test it, right? I know, but it's used to be like that. Well, the thing is, no. So the way it works is the first skill goes off at 8 seconds. At 8 seconds, that activates. Then at 9.5 seconds, the second skill activates. That's what's always happened. It's not been, it activates, then a second later it does it. You're just seeing the animation do it. Like, it takes 1.5 seconds for the animation to work. But the actual things, the passive things that come with skills activate at 8 seconds. So, yeah. But guys, I'm going to be ending the stream here. I do want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Hold up. Will that also work in AGs? No, it won't. Because her skill states that garrisoned officers. And when in an AG, you're not garrisoned. I appreciate it, Flying Paradas. Appreciate you, buddy. It's only on bases, correct. But yeah, Gone. Maybe you can test it out. Let me know if you come up with any different results. Give it a couple of testing. Again, we only done a quick testing. So I am going to, in the video, explain that it was a very quick testing. But from what I've seen, it will work. Okay? From what I've seen, it will work, but we're going to need to do more testing. Alright, guys. But, guys, I love you all. Thank you for being beautiful and amazing. If you haven't already done so, and we are coming to the end of the stream now, I would say definitely think about hitting that, definitely think about hitting the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Vox taking 9 seconds to work, but never mind. Okay, I mean, 9 seconds, I don't know. Because it takes 8 seconds. They would say otherwise. But we'll do some testing. We'll find out. Okay, we'll do some testing. We'll find out. Yeah, guys, I'd appreciate anyone who could follow me on my other social medias. If you want to join the Discord, we have a dedicated role for Warpath people. Yeah, I appreciate you all. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you all in the next stream or video, depending what comes first. Probably video, maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. We'll try and get that video out talking about this potential increase in speed, but we'll find out. Okay, I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful reason, and yeah, go on. Let me know. Let me know. Get back to me. Test it out again, and let me know. Okay, but I'm gonna try and make videos on it, talking about it very soon. I love you all, guys. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Thank you again, Adam, for the love. I really appreciate it. And Mike, if you're still here, I really appreciate the love, guys. Thank you. See you all soon.